And it is my absolute privilege and honor to have you all here at our ribbon cutting for the Table Men's Shelter. It has been a long time in coming, and we are grateful to the entire community, to so many different volunteers, too many to count or name, and all of the donors who have made it possible. So I'm super excited and just grateful for this beautiful day and that all of you could come. And I want to welcome Tony Clementa to say a few words. So please welcome
Heather.
Tony with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. This speech will only take about 45, 50 minutes. It's certainly my pleasure to be here with the community and in the community I don't know whether, I guess it is a celebration of sorts because the need was there, and the important thing is the community, your volunteers, all of the supporters, everybody rallied. I can't tell you how many times I had great people of our community who came into my office over the last 11 years and said, you know, we need a men's shelter in Huntsville. And it became an aspiration for many to get this going, but it's actually going now. There's a need, we know that, and the need is a physical need, but it's also an emotional and spiritual need. And the great thing about this place is that we aspire to have all of those needs met for people in our community, broken people perhaps, but we're all broken. Perhaps some a little bit more than others because of circumstances or fate, and we are here as members of the community to support them. So I'm here. I'll be honest with you, I'm not bearing a check, but I'm a member of this community. I support this with my heart and soul as well, and this is a day where we can say thank you to everyone who has been involved with this, and thank God that this is now part of our fabric, our social fabric here in Huntsville. Thank you very much for being here. And Merry
Thank you, Tony. And his words absolutely ring true. As a Christian organization, we very much want to acknowledge God for being the one who brought this all together. He deserves all the glory and praise for making this possible. He's the one who gave us the plans, the people, and the resources, and we are just so thankful that we can open the shelter honoring him and his heart for people. He loves people, and that's what our motto is you are loved, and it absolutely is at the core of who we are at the table. I will just mention a few things in case you aren't aware. We do have currently 8 beds. We're hoping to pursue getting more beds and go back to bunk beds in there. When you go on your tour, you'll notice that the top bunks have been made into storage for bedding and whatnot. But we are grateful for 8 beds, and we are thankful that we can even serve one person here. Even one life is enough for us to do what we're doing. So our guests are able to stay 14 days in a row, up to 28 days in a calendar year. There are always exceptions. If somebody needs a bed and we have a bed available, that they can stay and work to try to access housing and other supports in the community. Our guests are provided with a comfortable, warm bed, shower facilities, laundry facilities, night programming, 3 meals a day, in our state-of-the-art kitchen, which we're very grateful for, and supports people who are trained as managers in the field, and volunteers who are bringing their life experience to actually connect people with resources in the community. Because we can't do this alone. We need everybody. We need all the service providers, and community churches and so on to actually come alongside these men and help make a difference in their lives and help them pursue hope and healing and housing. We have hired 3 managers one full-time manager, Alf Uda. And a full-time night manager, Paul. Paul. And a part-time night manager, Chrissy. And we're also blessed to have Stan as our full-time, or actually I guess part-time day program manager volunteering with us. We have a steering committee that we are grateful to come alongside us, offering their skills and insights and passion for what we're doing. And we have a number of people on the steering committee. And we are directed by our board of directors. So Britta Gerwin, in the red coat, she's our VP. And George Passy is our treasurer, so he keeps us all on track. Very grateful for him. She has been our secretary. She just had to step off, but now she's, because of her daughter's health issues, but we're so grateful that Abby's doing well. And we need to thank you, absolutely. And Sydney Mankiw, a past secretary, has taken over until our AGM in March. But Kirsty is going to be our secretary and our steering committee now, so we're all grateful. So we have volunteer shifts available if anyone is interested. We're pretty short-handed right now. We need people especially for the night shift. And there are lots of opportunities, whether it's in the kitchen or doing laundry or helping the guests feel comfortable in the shelter. We also have a fundraising committee that we need more people involved in. And I'm actually wearing our coldest night of the year sweatshirt, and that's a fundraiser, February 25th. Oh, this is actually Isabel's hat. I have one too. Paul's wearing one. But coldest night of the year is our biggest fundraiser of the year. It's a walk for the hungry, hurting, and homeless. And we are asking the communities to support us this year as well. We have sponsorship available, teams and walkers, and you raise your own support. And we love it. And we do a 2, 5, or 10 kilometer walk in Huntsville and then back with a light snack. So it's raising awareness. You guys are kind of cold. I'm a little cold too, I will say. I've got a couple layers on, but not everyone has that privilege. And so it's a way to raise awareness of people who raise awareness of people who are struggling out in the cold. Yes, and we do have scarves available, Isabel wanted to point out, for anyone needing one today. So that's a way that you can support us. Thank you. That's a way that you can support us ongoing at the table, not only supporting the men's shelter, but our other ministries, our food bank, our exchange store, our community kitchen, soup kitchen meals at 2 different churches, and our Love Connection. The Love Connection Ministry is another way people can get involved right now. It's through Christmas family sponsorship, gifts for kids, gifts for adults, meat for families. There's a whole bunch of things and some things throughout the year like music ministry and birthday bags. We also need financial donations. So we just want to acknowledge some of our donors who have made the shelter possible. We have 7 gold donors, 7 silver donors. I think it was about 38 bronze donors. And they're only split up like that just to acknowledge their significant contributions to the shelter. And I do apologize if I've forgotten anyone. It's been going on for a number of years now, and we've been keeping track as best as we could. So when I call gold donors and silver donors, for those of you who are here, please do come up here on the stone patio. Our gold donors are South Mary Lake Contracting. So Bruce, if you would mind coming up and representing. South Mary Lake Contracting was involved with the project early on. Line up very significant donations.